What is up, SML fans? Today, we're diving into a brand new, epic adventure. The Louvre Heist. Get ready for chaos, get ready for laughs, and get ready for a whole lot of trouble. Our story kicks off at the one and only SML house. It's a normal day, or as normal as it gets. Jeffy is, well, being Jeffy. Probably smacking his diaper and yelling. Junior and his friends, Joseph and Cody, are bored out of their minds, trying to come up with something, anything, to do. And Marvin? He's just trying to survive another day without a complete meltdown, probably stressing about bills or Jeffy's latest destruction. Then it happens. A commercial pops up on the TV. A deep, dramatic voice announces a new exhibit at the world-famous Louvre Museum in Paris. The centerpiece? The legendary Mona Lisa. But this time, she's wearing a priceless, one-of-a-kind diamond necklace. The announcer calls it the Star of Paris. The camera zooms in, and the necklace sparkles with an almost magical light. Junior's eyes go wide. Joseph is mesmerized by the bling. Cody, of course, starts rattling off facts about the Louvre, its security systems, and the historical significance of the Mona Lisa. But Junior isn't listening to the history lesson. He has a brilliant, terrible idea. Guys, he says, with a mischievous grin spreading across his face. We're going to France. We're going to steal that necklace. Joseph is immediately on board. Yeah! We'll be rich. We can buy all the video games in the world. Cody, naturally, is horrified. Steal from the Louvre. That's a federal, no, an international offense. The security is impenetrable. We'd be apprehended and likely subjected to a French tribunal. But Junior and Joseph are already hyped. The plan is in motion. Now, how do they convince Marvin to take them to Paris? Junior knows begging won't work. He needs a better plan. He remembers Marvin complaining about how he never gets to go on a real vacation, a sophisticated cultural trip, so Junior puts on his best good son act. Hey, Dad, he says sweetly. You work so hard. You deserve a vacation. We should all go to Paris. It's so, educational. We could see the Eiffel Tower and, eat croissants. Marvin is skeptical. Paris! Junior, do you know how much that costs? I can't afford that. Besides, the last time we went on a vacation, Jeffy tried to flush himself down the hotel toilet. But then Cody chimes in. Actually, Marvin, a trip to Paris could be very enriching for their development. The Louvre contains some of the most important artworks in human history. Jeffy, overhearing the word Paris, starts chanting pee-pee in Paris. Pee-pee in Paris. Somehow, through a combination of Junior's fake sincerity, Cody's educational pitch, and a sudden, unexpected tax refund check that Marvin finds in the mail, the trip is on. Marvin is dreaming of quiet museum visits and fine dining. The boys, however, are secretly plotting the heist of the century. They get to Paris, and the city is beautiful. But Junior, Joseph, and Cody aren't there for the sights. They immediately start their reconnaissance mission. They go to the Louvre, but instead of admiring the arts, they're casing the joint. Cody is analyzing laser grid patterns and pressure plates. Joseph is looking for the fastest escape routes, and Junior is trying to see how close he can get to the Mona Lisa before a guard yells at him. Their first attempt to scout is a complete disaster. Jeffy, who tagged along, gets his head stuck in an ancient vase. Marvin has to cause a scene to get it off, getting them all kicked out for the day. Chef PP, who was dragged along to be the designated bag carrier, just wants to find a decent kitchen to complain in. Back at the hotel, it's time for planning. Cody pulls out a detailed blueprint of the Louvre that he somehow downloaded onto his tablet. Okay, team! According to my calculations, there is a 17-second window when the primary laser grid is disabled for a routine maintenance check at precisely to 17 a.m. Joseph pulls out a bunch of useless gadgets he bought from a gift shop, including a grappling hook. That's actually a keychain. Junior's plan is simpler. Okay, so here's what we do. Jeffy, you're the distraction. You go in and do ... whatever you do. While everyone is looking at you, me and Joseph will sneak in And Cody, you'll be on the walkie-talkie telling us when to go. Cody objects. My name is Cody, and this plan is fundamentally flawed. We need disguises, specialized equipment, and a viable exit strategy. So, they get disguises. They dress up as janitors. Junior's mustache keeps falling off. Joseph's uniform is way too big, and Cody is just complaining the entire time. They manage to sneak into the museum after hours, using a keycard Chef PP accidentally swiped from a real janitor. The heist begins. They navigate the dark, silent halls of the Louvre. It's actually kind of spooky. They almost get caught by a security guard, but they hide behind a giant statue. Chef PP, who was forced to come, is terrified. I'm gonna get deported. I'm not even French, he whispers. They finally reach the Mona Lisa room. The diamond necklace is dazzling, even in the dim light. The laser grid is active, a complex web of red beams. Okay, Cody, now, Junior whispers into his walkie-talkie. The window is opening. Now? Cody says from the van outside. The lasers shut off. JR and Joseph scramble towards the painting, but just as Junior's hand reaches for the necklace, the alarms blare. The 17-second window was a trap. The lights flash on, and they're surrounded by French security guards. It turns out the whole diamond necklace exhibit was a setup by a world-renowned and incredibly handsome detective named Jacques, who knew someone would try to steal it. Marvin and Jeffy, who were asleep back at the hotel, are woken up by a call from the police. They rush to the Louvre to find the kids handcuffed. Marvin is furious. I take you on one nice, educational trip, and you try to rob the most famous museum in the world, just when it seems like they're all going to a French prison forever. Jeffy saves the day. In the middle of Marvin's yelling and the detective's monologue, Jeffy pulls out a permanent marker and draws a mustache and glasses on the Mona Lisa as protective glass. The guards, the detective, everyone is so shocked and horrified by the desecration of the display, they completely forget about the attempted theft. In the ensuing chaos, Detective Jacques is more concerned about cleaning the priceless glass than arresting a bunch of kids. He decides the public humiliation and the massive fine for defacing museum property is punishment enough. He lets them go with a stern warning to never, ever return to France. They fly back home, completely broke after paying the fine. Marvin is grounded for life, or at least until the next video. Junior, Joseph, and Cody are back on the couch, bored again. Chef PP is just happy to be back in his own kitchen. And as Marvin sits on the couch, lamenting his lost money and his terrible life, Jeffy walks up to him, holding up a drawing. It's a crayon drawing of the Mona Lisa, but she's wearing a sparkly glitter glue necklace. Look, Daddy, I made you a pretty picture. Marvin just sighs, shakes his head, and gives Jeffy a reluctant pat on the head. And that's where our adventure ends. What a ride. I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy story. If you want to see more SML movie ideas like this one, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.